EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Travis now to throw here on 1st down. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And another 1st down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. A run here with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Travis. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting
On
on.
4th down, here's Travis. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's the rookie out of Louisville. It's Isaac Orendo. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. In motion is Myers. Purdy now on 2nd down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and 9. Dell motioning over. 3rd down. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Jets have a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Purdy going to give this to Garendo. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Dell motioning over. One more time, it's Garendo. Into the secondary again. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaac Garendo. Touchdown, Jets. It's his third touchdown on the year. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Travis. Now he takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Here we go, set.
They'll run. It's Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Play action now. It's Travis. That's caught. It's the rookie fourth-rounder, Troy Franklin.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go play action. Travis. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he's in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Condors. Prater's extra point is good. And the Condors will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The tight end going in motion to the left. On first down, here's Garendo. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Garendo. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Dell motioning over. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from the international. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Travis. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. Open man, right side, he's got it. The rookie from Florida State on target with that throw. They've got a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Travis. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Travis. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. A pickup there of 19 yards. And that will be a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Travis. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Condors will move out to a 14-7 lead. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Here's 1st and 10. On the zone read, a give to Garendo. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to...
And he'll take it on in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Condor. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Condors will take a 21-7 lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready. And off we go from Wembley. A 1st down throw for Purdy. That one caught by Tank Dell. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for Purdy. They'll set up the screen here with Dell. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Travis. Going for it all. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards for the touchdown. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Condors add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll give it to Garendo. He fumbled the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Condors. Prater on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Condors are going to extend their lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He's got Myers on the completion. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Owens.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Here we go, set.
A 1st down throw for Travis. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Let's go. Let's go.
On second down, it's Travis. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Travis going to throw for it. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Purdy now on second down. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Jets will cut into that lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
18 run. Come on, set. 19 tight. Hook.
Travis now on first and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime now at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and the NFL International Series. As we send you back across the Atlantic, early wake-up call for Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Top of the morning, Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. In motion is Myers. On first and 10, it's Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out.
Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Dell motioning over. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on 1st and goal. A short game down to the 7. 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Jets. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things, you know. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Travis. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Dell motioning over. On 2nd down, Purdy. Look wide, get this one complete. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
Complete to Tank Dell. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go!
To throw is Purdy. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Jets. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
19, Tiger, 19,
on first down, it's Travis to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
19, 18. Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Travis from the gun on third down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Ready, ready. Here we go.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's Will Anderson, the defensive rookie of the year, in there to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Travis. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. They'll go again with Swift, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
To throw is Travis. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Had they been in a different part of the field, Mike, we're talking about that outcome very differently. He's very fortunate to be outside the numbers where that ball took a friendly bounce and he's saved by it going out of bounds. Now it brings up fourth down. If they ultimately decide to keep the offense on the field, we're going to look back on that ball harmlessly going out of bounds as a big moment in this game. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Condors 42, Jets 23.
First and 10 for Purdy. Godwin working the right side. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And the Condors are going to take over here at their own 22.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Travis to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's enough for a first down. Travis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got it! And he will go all the way. Alvin Ridley, touchdown Condor. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Prater's extra point is good. And the Condors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion is Myers. Throwing on first down is Purdy. He's got Myers on the completion. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Purdy. This one complete to Hill. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And the Condors are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Now Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he'll have that first down as he takes it up to the 12.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Travis. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Travis. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Travis. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
On second down, it's Travis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Riggs, 79 Bronco. Ready?
Throwing on second down is Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
19, Pioneer.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Inside the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A first down throw for Travis. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Travis. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Raiders' extra point is good. And the Condors tack on one more to their lead. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Here's 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. One last shot now for Purdy. Working across the field. There goes Hill. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. And it'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London.